Hello, Internet. James Allen from Out of 8. Today I'm playing real-time strategy game Tooth and Tail. Game features a campaign story mode, which, as usual in the genre, has a bunch of unbalanced scenarios where your AI enemy gets more starting resources to try to make it more difficult. I really hate that sort of thing. It doesn't really appeal to me too much. I much prefer the more balanced multiplayer mode where you can play online in both ranked or unranked matches or offline against AI bots, which are actually pretty decent. So that's what I'm going to do. Offline, you pick how you want to play. I'll just do a two-player one. Has randomized maps also, which is really nice. Gives you a lot of replay value. Pick your commander. Kind of like that guy. Doesn't really make any difference. And then I'll add a bot to it and just make them that person there. And select their difficulty level. I'll just keep them on medium. Now, what you do is you pick up to 6 different units that you can recruit. I personally love these guys, the little squirrels. They are cheap. Really good units to start out with. These are ranged lizards. You get exploding frogs, little medic pigeons, engineers, which can destroy buildings very easily. You get artillery, which I like these guys also. You get just some machine gun hawks. I like those. You get your toxic grenade skunks. You get these little melee lizard-looking things. You get the snakes, which cause poison damage. I like that also. You get your flamethrower warthog, obviously. You get a bear that does minigun. You get a little flying guy that spawns little lizards. You get a unit that makes things move faster, and you get a sniper fox. You also get defensive structures. You get barbed wire, mines, a little turret, which I like, kind of an air turret, and then another long-range cannon. I really roll with these 5 units pretty regularly, and I want to try. I'll pick this guy as my overpowered guy. All right, so the game is very fast. This game will probably last only about 5 minutes or so. The controls don't use the mouse at all. It either uses the keyboard or the gamepad. You start out with, and I'm talking now because I got to get going once the game starts. You get 1 unit that you move around. What that unit can do, the hero unit can build structures and rally all or a single type of troops to a specific location by using the mouse. You left click or right click. So that part has a mouse, but you don't use the mouse to point. Use WASD to move around, or a gamepad if you want to do that. And then that's basically it. You'll recruit your units at their structures. You use the one resource in the game, which is food. You get those from building farms. Units are recruited automatically, so you kind of really have to balance your economics there. So let's go, and then you'll see what's going on here. Alright, so you start out with no food. You get 1 food per second for each farm that you have. So I'm going to go around and scout the adjacent areas here, looking for future expansion places that I can go. And then I'm going to hold down R and I can burrow back home. I'm going to get about 60 to put down another farm, and then I'll kind of head in a different direction. I really like how there's randomized maps, so you don't really know where what the layout is. I'm going to burrow back because I'm going to start recruiting units. I seem to have found that the best kind of balance is to kind of alternate between building farms and recruiting units. Farms take a while to build, and then there they are. And then they also don't really give you a big resource bonus initially. It's only 1 per second, so it really takes a minute for them to pay for themselves. In addition, units also take a while to recruit. You can see here that my squirrels are getting automatically recruited. I don't even have to do anything. And then every time that a new one is ready to go, it deducts the food from my balance. So you really have to kind of keep an eye out for how the resources are going to go there. All the different units have different costs. There's the enemy guy scouting me out. He's almost dead. Almost got him. So I'll actually probably... Got an enemy. Go over there. So again, you just right click and that'll send all your units over there. Alright, so I'm going to start doing my economy, I think. And then we're going to start... I like the eagle guys a lot. Alright, so that is full. Each area can hold up to 9 farms. Or 8 farms, actually, because the 9th spot's where the thing in the middle is. Alright, so I'm going to save up for some winged demons, and then I'm going to go claim this other farm area. There's not really a penalty for dying. You just get a little time delay, and then you respawn back at your place anyway. By building more structures of the same type, it increases the population cap. That's basically how that's handled. So, you know, very streamlined and pretty enjoyable, I must say, because of that. He's going with squirrels, too. A lot of different strategies you can have. Alright, so we're going to wait for this to go, and then we'll queue up a farm. But you got to be a little bit careful about resources. You know, when units die, they'll automatically get replaced. There's no experience or anything like that, which is actually kind of nice. I want to get some of these snakes, too. And I may do a defensive turret, actually, just to help out. Do it like right here. I want the snakes next, though. Alright, so I got all my squirrels. And my snakes will be ready right now. Alright. I also think I'm going to build another squirrel thing, and then I will do a farm. And then I should be ready to roll, because these guys will start pouring in. You know, farms, like I said, you need them, but they take very long amount of time to queue up. You know, it takes a minute for them to return on the investment. The games are so quick. You know, they're usually about 5 minutes. You know, there isn't really that much of a need to get it, especially because your food's going to be used up by recruiting units. You know, so you kind of have to keep an eye on that. I will need to get the freight union guys up. Oh, here we go. Taking them out. Alright, we should be pretty good. He's actually doing pretty much the same type of units I am. If you keep them in friendly territory, they'll slowly heal over time. Which is nice. So let me get the freight union guys up. I do need those ferrets to take care of the buildings. Now I'm pretty decent shape, I would say. So we're actually almost at pop cap, which means I can probably build another eagle thing, because I love the eagles. So you can see it doesn't take very many resources to kind of get your economy going. Alright, they're coming again. Alright, come on. Really should build another turret thing. And you can see that my resources are being used up to recruit troops. Now my farms are starting to go away. Alright, well let's start taking them out. Oh, he's up here. So you can really ruin their economy by going after their base and taking their farms out, as you can see here. So we're gonna go. Alright, time to go. Let's get another snake up. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So I'm just going to tell them to go straight there, and then I will go back here at base and start queuing up some more structures, I think. Another one of those. Oh, there you go. So I took him out. He has one more over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Go take that out. He's dead. Boom, game over. That's it. 1v1. But, you know, that's basically it. I'll play a 2v2 also. And then you get a couple graphs at the end for it. But so again, you know, 6 minutes. That's the whole game. And part of that was me talking. So let's do a 2v2. That'll be a little bit longer. Just to show off. I might change some of my units around, actually. So we'll do team 2v2. Team 1. And we'll do him on my team. And medium. Alright. 'Cause 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 'C I think I'm actually gonna do some different units this time. I'll do these guys. Actually like the artillery. I do like the bullet hive. I mean, everybody has their favorites. What do I want to do? Let's do the flamethrower guy, and then... What else do I want to do? Yeah, I like the snakes. What can I say? Alright. So let's scout around. He's right next to me, so... Yeah, he's pretty good, too. At playing the game, scouting around, building the right type of units. Alright, let's burrow home. Has a good strategy, you know. And again, this is a completely randomized map, so I don't really know where anything is. There's him. The other guy is right there. Alright, so that is scouted. Alright, so let's start building units. Except I can't get over there. That's the one. I get caught on the terrain a lot, which is pretty embarrassing, but, you know. Alright, so let's build that. And build a farm. We'll get some nomads going. A couple of them, actually. There we go. So basically the same type of unit, except they're ranged instead of, melee. And then we'll just expand out to the one spot there, and that actually should probably be enough. Yeah, well, why are you rushing so soon? Let's fill up this farm. And then we have all 6. You know which... Well, I'm actually in a pretty good spot because they're going to have to come from this direction. So that's pretty nifty. So I'm going to claim that. Yeah, and they can't come from this way. So that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's do some of these guys. If I can. There we go. We're in pretty good shape. We have a very defensible position, both of us do. So that was nice. And let's get some farms up. I'm going to start bringing some of these high-level units in there. The flamethrower is a really good area of attack weapon. Very expensive, though. It costs 180 to put it down. And it costs 180 for 1 unit of that, so... Yeah, they're doing the squirrel. That's basically what I did last time. Alright, so... Let's get 180 going. I don't really have much room to build, though. That's the problem. Oh, my units are, like, dying. It's like, why am I keep losing points? He's going after... Alright, well, let's just go. He's going after red. Oh, he was going after red. Now he's not. You gonna go or what? Alright, let's go. Yeah, go after them. Now I got tons of points and stuff. Probably, maybe should be able to take that down. Alright, let's get some stuff up. Well, no, they actually got... Oh, no, they did take it down. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried about that. You got some snakes up, too? Then we need to get some more farms. I reckon. Did get all my stuff wiped out, but we basically took their base out, so... They must have another one. Oh yeah, over in the corner they do. They do. So right now I'm at the point where all my resources are being spent, replenishing my fallen units. I really need to get some of these guys for these buildings, though. That's Burrow. I'm gonna build one of those. I could have built it over here, though. Except I don't have any room. There we go. Oh, good. They took that out. Yeah. We're all basically swarming in the same area. Alright, let's go finish these farms up. We're about to lose our farms. Alright, let's actually go attack. He's got all of his units just kind of parked there. Take that out. Should be alright. Yeah, he's gonna go take out the blue guy. There you go. So red's dead. Come on. Follow me. He's totally dead. He's got like a kajillion squirrels. My units are actually doing pretty good. Could build a lot more stuff. I don't even think I'm going to need it, though. We're just going to poison everything. Yeah, he's gone. Boom. There you go. Yay, team won. Yeah, CPU player was actually pretty good. He played that better than I did. Yeah, my economy wasn't too bad, though. He lost all of his farms right here. There you go. That's Tooth and Tail. I like it. I think it's an interesting little take on the real-time strategy genre. Like I said, the campaign's pretty typical, where it's a bunch of difficult missions simply because you get less resources than your enemy. But I do like the multiplayer mode, both online and offline against the bots. I really like how you're restricted to 6 units instead of just having all the units available to you. Not only does it make it easier to control your army based on the way that that's done in the game, but also gives you another layer of strategy in determining which tactics you're going to use. It's a good variety of different units. Melee, range, cheap, expensive, area of effect, grenades, flying, whatever. A bunch of different ones, and it really fits the theme of the game with all these animals that are fighting against each other. Also simplifies the resources. You get 1 resource, food from farms, which is used to build structures and recruit units. Units are recruited automatically, assuming you have the resources for it. And even though that's automatic, there is still some strategy there. You can go after your enemy's farms to stall their economy. You really have to keep an eye on how many farms you have versus how many resources you're spending replacing units or making new units. You really have to balance that out. You also have the control, instead of, overarching over everything and clicking on stuff, you're actually moving an active hero unit around to rally your troops to a location and focus on certain targets. So that also adds another layer of interest there, because you can tell where the enemy is going to be doing stuff based on where their hero unit is. So, it's another layer of interest in the game. So, the game does offer some interesting wrinkles to the typical real-time strategy, recipe, and I think that makes it a game that should appeal to fans of RTSs. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.